I'm thinking we might buy this little camper so we can have something to pull behind it. Well, we're out here at the Little Log House Antique Power Show. Of course, we got our truck out here on display. Bring James out, give him a little exposure. We're gonna go walk around and check out all the other stuff. This is Friday afternoon. We just had a pretty good rainstorm, so a lot of people left. There's not very many people here. We're gonna check everything out, get some good footage of all the old equipment around here. So there's Lightning McQueen.
These cars.
Don't touch nothing. Yep, don't touch it. Nope, nope. You guys see this one over here? It's called the Little Stinker. I know the guy that built this thing. I have an old manure spreader and an old milk can down here.
We got some tractor seats and porta potties in here.
This thing actually runs down the road. I've seen it run down the road before.
This is like some
Unique vehicular automobile here.
Maybe it looks like an apocalypse car if you look at the back. Is that a scythe or a hoe? I'm chopping meat. Oh. That is the most. You need to be really strong to turn that thing on, don't you?
Speaking of knowing the guy that built this, so this is Bruce. He built the little stinker over there that we were just checking out. Does it still go down the road? Yeah, I know I've seen it going. You'd seen you in it going down the road before.
Last week I did Montgomery, hour and a half each way.
Wow.
Thursday night we went to Newmarket.
Yep.
That was an hour each way.
So freehand in here, I lost the batteries in the gimbal, but I just wanted to run through the rest of these vehicles on this line here. It just rained here about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago. Just downpours, like raining sideways. So there's a lot of things that are wet, of course. That's when we went and got a burger at the local bar, Neesville Kings in Neesville, Minnesota. It's a cool low riding truck, Chevy 3100. If anyone's from the Minnesota area, St. Paul or Minneapolis area, they'll know this place, Porky's. This is the actual Porky's building that was relocated here to the grounds of the Little Log House Antique Power Show. And I believe you can actually get a food from here still. We got some more vehicles over here. Pretty old. There's a neat old semi. No, an old Chevy. Couple little small pulling tractors. Getting pulled by an old GMC cabover, 450. That's a neat looking one. A couple more modern, older trucks. There's Minnesota sign right there. Look at all that rust. That's what'll happen up here in the
Yellow truck.
Rust Belt. Yep, there's a yellow truck. That's looking awful looking. Oh, that's a drag truck. Look at them back tires. Look how big those big slicks they got back there. Yeah, they use that for a dragon. Old Dodge. That cool little
Tractor.
that was Chalmers tractor on there.
Oh, this is a cool, nice old car. Look at that. It beer bottle.
An old Impala. I have an Impala, but it's a newer one. There's some beer bottle in the front.
Look at that old car here.
This, Jonathan, looks a lot like my first pickup. It was about that blue. It was a regular cab just like that, but mine was only a two-wheel drive. So it didn't sit so high. Don't touch nothing. That's just business cards. Oh, hey, this guy here is the guy that polished our truck for us. DR Polishing Service. That's Dylan. So he made this truck shine. Looking pretty cool. Good job, Dylan. Everything looked great on this truck. Dylan's our shining guy. Any kids out there that can tell me what this is without reading it? Hey, you know how to, here, give me what you got in your hands there. Let's see if you can use that phone. I want to see if you can figure out how to use that phone. Our old house phone number is 438-2551. See if you can dial like you're gonna, yep. How would you do it?
No idea.
So is what you do. No, you just stick your finger into the 4 is the first one, right? So you go 4 to the metal piece. That's 4, 3, 8. Now you finish the rest. Go to 2 and stop. Now 5. 5 again. And now 1. There you go. And then you'd wait, and then Mom would pick the phone up. But we don't have that phone no more. But also to start, you'd have to put in your 25 cents or however much it was at the time, and then you'd do that. Yeah. Yeah, there's your old phone booths. They used to be all over back in the day. That does look cool, I gotta say. Probably biased, but that does look cool. I'm thinking we might buy this little scamp camper so we can have something to pull behind it. We're coming in with some older tractors and my personal favorites, the old Farmalls Internationals.
Oh, 1953, like 14's open.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. I can put in that.
H or an M there. I'm gonna guess an M. Two John Deere's and an Oliver Super 66. Old John Deere. An A. The A, that's what I'd like to get, so we can put the belly mower underneath it and use that for cutting grass. That'd be fun, huh? Instead of driving the John Deere that I painted red. Here, a quick little, hey, look there, hey Matt, Diesel Creek, check those out. We're gonna get a better look at those later. A couple more tractors.
Orange, yellow, yellow tractor,
Yep. We're gonna skip around and stay on this side of his barn here. Go over here, check these out. Old Oliver V-Track HG. Oh, interesting. Little Farmall C. I have a Super C at home. Same size, a little bigger engine. An old Willys Jeep. So, if I was to do a yellow Jeep as a Bumblebee to go with Optimus Prime truck, this is what it would look like, but yellow. This is the very first automobile that Bumblebee turned into when he came onto Earth, according to the Transformer movies. Is an old Willys war Jeep. I don't know exactly what year or anything like that, but it was an older one that looked just like that. Actually, I'm gonna come back tomorrow and measure this. This would be a great little, we could do that. That might fit on the back of the truck. I'm getting ideas now. That's not good. Oh boy, we gotta go. Yeah, Mom's not gonna like the ideas I got in my head right now. The little Cub Cadet, back when they were made by International. Oh, a trencher on the back there. That's kind of neat.
Looks like a saw.
Interesting. That trencher is a saw for dirt. Basically an old combine, essentially. Some skid loader attachments. Here's a little Ericsson 2548. What's even a hydrostatic? An old pole plow.
Oh, pole plow for the cows.
An old Ford. And an even older, I'm gonna guess Dodge. White. Oh wow, that's really old to be a white. Interesting. What we got over here? Oh, these are the ones that you seen earlier. V8.
Cracked windshield.
Ford.
Hey, look right there. You got a fire truck.
Whoa, right there. Look there. There's an old cabover. Ford cabover. That's pretty cool. Yeah, some old stuff in there. Now, we're gonna run down this tractor line. More old tractors, John Deere's, Farmalls. Oh, well, that's the wrong color. We ain't buying that one.
Why, it's too old?
Minneapolis Moline. That was a Twin Cities tractor back in the day.
There's a formal B.
Hence Minneapolis Moline. Implement Company, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Super MTA with a torque amplifier. That's what the TA stands for. I have one of these in my shed. It's my dad's, and that might be the next project that we start on the shop at NFprojectshop, is restoring Dad's old tractor back to this. A Cult Division B. Makes it a Cult Division because the seater, the driver, sits here and can watch down what the crops he's cultivating. They added the second seat over there, which I think is common to do. I think. Maybe. Oh, put in the comments below if you know if they came that way or everyone just tends to do them to change them to that. McCormick Deering. Nice all restored. We got a Co-op, Oliver. I don't know what that little one is there. Oh, it's a remake. Someone painted it up to be a Farmall. Co-op E3. Oliver Super 77 or 44. I can't read of it on. What's this here? Here's a little homemade McCormick Deering Farmall. Someone that likes Farmalls. A Farmall Cub. Minneapolis Moline. Farmers Union Co-op. That's a pretty nice restored. A 20 cock shut made in Canada. I guess I didn't know that. I think we got a fine gentleman here cleaning up his cock shut. A 30. Tim Brown.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Part of it?
I'm Joe. We've got a YouTube channel, NFprojectshop. We have a 94 cabover over here that we're rebuilding on YouTube, and we're going to turn it into an Optimus Prime truck. So
2007, that's what it looked like.
Oh, okay. Yep. Is this like a family member's tractor project, or did you go find it? Or
I went and found it.
okay,
I like the round nose.
sure.
I didn't know they even existed up till probably 2005, and then I got obsessed with it.
Yeah. Yep. So did he promise you anything in order to be able to restore the tractor?
She got this one.
Oh, she got her own. Perfect. I had to promise my wife a new camper when I got done with the truck. Whatever I spent on the truck, I got to spend on a camper. So that's how I got to do my truck.
Oh, yeah.
But very nice. They look great.
Thank you.
They look very nice.
Thank you.
You guys have a great night.
You too.
Very nice people out here. The 1206 Farmall with a turbo. Let's see if we can run into my favorite international Farmall tractor out here. It's got a V8 truck engine in it. They're freaking awesome. You took it up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa, look at this big old John Deere. Here's a V8. That is, whew. I'm not a green guy. Matter of fact, I'm almost against green, but that is an impressive looking tractor. That thing has got some muscle looking. It looks like a bulldog.
No, he said everything that's brand.
Got a Detroit in her. That's what we have in our truck. My cab over. Here's a 5020 diesel. Another bulldog looking of a tractor. Owned by Robert Bauer. I believe they call these high crop. It's because they sit so high you can drive over the top of like corn when it's a little bit taller when you're back in the day when you would be cultivating it, because they didn't have a whole lot of chemicals. And the Minneapolis Moline, a couple more John Deeres, 620, 720. Yep, there we go, 720 high crop. It says right there. Mark and Connie Bartelds, New Market. That's maybe an hour west of where we're at right now. John Deere, an orange John Deere. I don't think I've ever seen an orange John Deere. You think that's factory, or did they just like that color, so that's what they painted it?
Looks factory. No.
If anyone knows, go ahead and put it in the comments.
What is this?
Oh, my favorite, Farmall B Cult Division. Okay, here's another one, but there's no seat here. So I think this is how they came factory, was just the one seat. And then as the driver, you could watch your cultivators. They'd have belly mounted cultivators under here, and you could watch what you were cultivating. And of course they matched up with your rows, so if you were good here, then that meant you were good over here. Ellis Chalmers. Down here, some more John Deeres. Yeah, we don't need chainsaws. I don't know. I'm sure they don't run for that. Down here at the Little Log House Antique Power Show just south of Hastings, it gets a little bit bigger every year. There seems to be just a few more tractors every year. That just looks old because it's not restored. Kind of a natural habitat or a natural form. That's what they look like after they get that old. So here is the showcase area. At least in the past, this is where all the showcase tractors go. So I'm expecting tomorrow there'll be all kinds of Ellis Chalmers is the showcase tractor this year. I expect there to be all kinds of Ellis Chalmers sitting right here. There's a guy out of Cannon Falls. Craig, this guy's got an old cedar behind him. A WC. Come over here, got the old crawler, Ellis Chalmers crawler. Not only are there old tractors, there's just old stuff in general out here. Oak Glen Farm Dairy, pure milk and cream, Tell, 1663 eggs, and the name is Babe. So I'm thinking that telephone number, that might have been back in the time where you just pick the phone up and there'd be an operator on the other side and you just tell them that number, and then that went to a certain, well, for here it'd go to this business or this farm, and then she'd take a wire out of a hole and put it into this spot, into this hole, and then that would connect you to that person. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's what the telephone number did back then. And now we're down to the little tractors, the garden tractors. I don't know what that is. And someone just painted it up real nice. Some Cub Cadets. Again, back when they were actually made by, I think, International. That one's got a little sickle blade on it. Oh yeah, someone had a little fun with that paint job. Oh, there's a four-wheel drive one. Look at that. It's got duals all the way around. That's pretty nifty, ain't it? I think that's another custom job. That's pretty cool. Yeah, they even come with buckets. Now we get into the, I think these are like 70s, 80s. That's when they did these ones.
Aren't these like your lawnmowers today? They don't have the bottom chopper on them.
Yeah, they just don't have a deck underneath them. But yeah, that's what normally they'd have, is a deck under them.
Didn't people normally
You made
use in
diesels back
country?
then.
Did they use these in their neighborhood houses?
Now we'll go over here and check these ones out. Some Massey Fergusons, an old case, back into the Cub Cadets. What?
Are you able to run to the bank tomorrow because you know all the change I have? And when they fucking transfer that all over the money,
No, the bank's not open, or the bank is open until noon tomorrow. Let's check this thing out. What's this? The tag on it like it's a factory. 77 Healed Super Trike. Completely original, incorporate motor and tire, including motor and tires. Original owner Dave Davidson. Don't touch it, dude.
Wow.
Interesting. There you go, an old trike. It's even got a license plate on it. Yeah, there's. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's the original tag, Super Trike. Interesting. Yep. Yeah. That's cool. They put duals on the rear of that one. That's a 318, 314. This is similar to our John Deere that we got, but ours is red, so it looks way better. If you're wondering about that one, go back quite a few episodes. You'll see where I painted my John Deere 420. It's the exact same tractor as this right here. My dad gave me a tractor without this bucket. He gave me a tractor that's just the same as this here, and I tore it all apart and painted it green. So you would know how to drive this, huh?
He gave it mufflers on the side like this.
So yeah, imagine that, red, and then an international sticker right there. It looks awesome, I think. I'm sure many people would disagree, but I had fun doing it. I did it with one of my boys. It was a fun project. All right, guys, see some more cars over there. Let's go check them out. Look what I see. Yeah, there's James. The best truck here. Might be a little biased on that, but this door wasn't open earlier, and I think we kind of got a little bit of a treat here. I'm gonna sneak in here and check this thing out. It's an old fire truck that shoots the water. Oh, that old engine. A straight 6-cylinder. Oh, that is cool. Oh, there's a tag here, it says 1917. On loan from St. Paul Fire Department. And museum in the Twin Cities. Interesting. So this used to be used in St. Paul, I'm guessing, Minnesota. Water tower number 1. So right down here in the frame. Yep. Ooh, kind of dark. Your hose wrapped up. Sponsored by beer. A lot of things are sponsored by beer. You're not wrong. And check out these drives. Oh, that big old chain under there. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Someone else probably working. That's cool. Yeah, St. Paul Fire Department. A little dusty, but looks awfully neat. An old front end of a car or a truck there. All right. Now we found a couple old Dodges here. Painted blue, flatbeds.
Got a bunch of lawnmowers on the
A
back.
couple wheel horse lawnmowers on the back. C120 automatic, it says. I say? Oh yeah, 69. They do reenactments here. They've got the old barracks set up. They got some old military machinery. This is a pretty fun little first time event. If you come out, you watch, bring the kids out and you can see reenactments.
Really loud,
and there's always people dressed up as American troops. And then I think there might be like some German troops, people that dress up in German troops too. See back there, there's a tracked vehicle. Bringing the kids out, this is a must-see for the first time. First timers being out here. This is a pretty fun little deal. Yep, they're just getting some tents set up. There's one set up there. I even got the old Army motorcycle. Go over here and check out these other military vehicles. Some old horse-drawn military equipment. There we go, talking about guys dressed up. Reenactment right there. Howdy. How's it going today? Not too bad. Camp Hastings Living History Museum. It's interesting. The track machine that's going to be ready for viewing tomorrow. I think normally, but not right now. Here's an old one. Not this one so much, but this one. But those did derive from an original military vehicle. Not this one, but the original military Willys Jeep is how we ended up with Jeeps. Yep, this is a military, or a medic vehicle. There's some reenactors there. So Texaco, Mobile, and Shell signs. They like collecting a lot of stuff and bringing it back to life. Here by the military stuff, we got a United States submarine veterans kind of, I don't know, call it memorial or what you'd want to call it, but
it's like a model of a submarine.
it's a model of a submarine. Yep.
See where they shot the torpedoes up front.
That's pretty cool. USS Minneapolis, St. Paul. Huh. Interesting. So if anyone knows what this is, you need to tell me in the comments.
Looks like something, some cartoon.
More so, I mean, the T looks like the T that's on our transit systems in the Twin Cities. But I'm wondering is what the heck is on the back of this thing? And does it have to do something with the transit systems in the early days? Let's get a better look at the back. All right, so here's the back end. If anyone can tell me what this thing is or what it was used for.
You get a pin comment and share it.
I don't know It looks like this whole thing goes up, like it's some kind of a, I don't know, elevator, or put something on top and you can lift it up, like a lift type of a situation. Something like that, I think. There's some cables here that run up and come back down. There's, looks like a lift cylinder in there. I'd be really interested to know what exactly this is, if anyone knows. Let me know in the comments. I'm up on Rock Quarry Road, Spiral Bridge Avenue. Now we're getting into the side of the, I want to say sand pit or a dirt pit, but it kind of, they do have some dirt pit equipment up this way. Rock quarry, that's what I was thinking of. Yep, a few more lawnmowers. An old steam engine back there. There's an old grader. That's a big old grader. A pull type. Yep, big old windmill. That thing's got to be, oh, from what I can see, 15 feet side to side. That's pretty big, all wood. Old style, old Bucks motors. I guess that's supposed to be like a motor sales or a garage. Here you go, Diesel Creek. We're getting into your stuff. There's something that Matt might want to come pull out of the weeds and get running. That looks old enough for him, huh? I don't know if that one might be a challenge for you, Matt. We got someone playing some music up here. There, we're getting in some old tractors, steamers. We're gonna have to take and cut the sound off through here. We're also in a sawmill area. There you go, Matt. You got your name all over it. Old Caterpillar. Yeah. There's fireworks. Now these here look like they are some type of a scraper that you pull behind the tractor. If anyone knows exactly what those are, let me know, but I'm thinking they're a scraper of some sort. Old tractors, front blades on them. Old crawler crane. That one, not that. That's new. Old van. Oh, I've never been back this far before. Now getting in, oh yeah, around the corner of the camping area. Yeah, that's another thing too. You want to bring your camper out. We got a camping spot. I don't think there's hookups, so you got a boondocker, but there's a place to park your camper. An old panel truck, I think they're what I know them as. All right, let's go down and check out the rock quarry. It's over this way. Real gold, Matt. Here's another one of yours. Caterpillar D7. Another one's got Matt's name written all over it. I might have to guess this one runs. Looks like the tracks, there's tracks here, so I'm guessing it runs. So maybe Matt wouldn't want that one. Probably runs. A 22, here's a little small mini one. It's all wrapped up from the water, keeping it tucked in to keep the water out of it. Oh, here we go. Matt's gonna love these. These old grader. Oh, look at that old grader. Toolies on the back. Wow. Matt, I don't know you, but I think you'd be going nuts right now from the videos that you have. There. All those old knuckles. Couple holes in the rough. Cool thing is these dualies they got on the back. That's pretty neat. That engine. We go over here to an old-time scraper. Oh, it's a self-propelled scraper too. I thought it was a pole, but that's a hitch on the back with a little blade on the front. Awesome. And here it brings us to the old spiral bridge replica that used to be at the Mississippi crossing at Hastings. The old car sitting here and showing what it would be like. It's got a nice little pond over here, cute little view. Here's our covered bridge that we were just in. That's an oldie.
That one's really old.
Well, if you were walking across, there were steps to get down. Pretty sure, I'm guessing those are original. They sure look like it. Well, now we start going down. And of course, being a spiral bridge, it spirals down and around. This is what cars used to take. Yep, this is a replica. I think the original was a little bigger. I don't know. This has got to be a replica. If anyone knows, put it down in the comments, but I'm pretty sure this is a replica. I'd be surprised if this is the real one. I think they took the real one down and like, I don't know. There should be a plaque somewhere. We'll look for the plaque that tells us the information for this. And there's where we just came from. It's got it all lit up. That's pretty cool. There's a sign right here. It should tell us. There we go. I see a sign now. Spiral bridge replica. I was right. There, you can pause and read that if you want. Replica's famous Hastings Bridge, engineered, photo, help with approximately 12 dedicated workers. Construction was started in the fall of 1994. Oh, that's for this exact replica is when this was. The replica was started in 94. And completed in 95 on the 100th anniversary. The spiral was built from 25 tons of original bridge steel salvage from the bridge that crossed the Cannon River on Highway 61 near Red Wing. This truss span bridge was built in 1893 and spent on to. So, another funny story, me being a local person in this area, this bridge was constructed with steel off of a bridge that I crossed as a student, as a kid in school, on the bus on the way to school every day and home. 25 tons of original bridge steel salvage from the bridge that crossed the Cannon River on Highway 61 near Red Wing. I went to high school in Red Wing, and I crossed that bridge twice a day when I was going to school. That is 100% correct. And that's so 95. I was 15. Yeah. So that, yeah, I was this replica bridge was built out of steel from a bridge that I crossed when I was a kid. All right. Enough about me. Minnesota crossing the River. Bridge span 110 feet long, 60 feet wide, and raises 20 feet above water. Bridge was donated by Augustus and Yellowbank Township. The landscape was designed. Okay, so there you have it. What's this one say? It's just no motors, no motorized vehicles. So there you go. There's a spiral bridge replica. Here we go. The old fire trucks.
Yeah, it's just...
sure. Little Mac. I think are these all St. Paul? Yeah, these are all St. Paul fire engines, fire trucks. Sure, they're down here on loan from the St. Paul. Yeah. Here's 63. There's Jonathan pointing out this one's a 63. A nice shot of the old depot with the big gold flag behind it. Railway Express Agency is what it says up on top there. Freight House. It's just a little shack where you walk in and say, hey, I want to send this stuff to somewhere, and they do that for you. Kind of, but for like businesses with all their products. It's more than just a letter that you'd send here. Richfield Bus Company. Yeah, I suppose that maybe could have been a charter bus back in the day. Old Greyhound. Oh, I apologize for how shaky and bumpy this is. My gimbal battery died on me. Yep, military police. That's kind of different. I've never seen this one in the past.
Look at that.
So this is a must stop. If you come out here, you have to stop here and get yourself a root beer from the Willing Welchers. It's the local 4-H club. I believe they sell, what is it? Root beer floats, yep. So here you go. You come get yourself a root beer float. 2023, 20 ounces, $5, 12 ounces, $4. Looks like they got waffle cone ice creams. Oh, I'll be coming for those. I love me a waffle cone.
They got ice cream here?
Yep. So we'll have to come back for ice cream tomorrow. All right, well, we're back into the power show this morning. It's about 10 o'clock. Place is hopping already. Almost looks like people might be getting ready to go do a tractor parade here. Old steamers. Fairbanks Morrison Company. Old Caterpillar. Another one. The Diesel Creek. Fine right there. You'd love that. There you go, Matt. We got some more old John Deeres down the line here. Oh, boss, we forgot the keys for the truck. I'll have to run back and get them.
I'll take the camera and then I go.
Well, we're still only the only semi here. One's got an old digger on the back. That's all right. This the third guy there. His name is Jay. The bigger John Deere on the end of the line here. Hey Jay! Jay Frandrup Farms. He's a local guy. There's James. And we're coming into the little village area that they have that they do reenactments.
We'll give this one to our outlaw so we can hear him really good.
Getting ready for a reenactment soon. Another street of their little old western town. You go up here, you get food from the local scout group, the old whorehouse. You got a little blacksmith shop here. Local blacksmith guild runs this. You get all kinds of stuff. I know that guy right there.
How you doing, young man?
Good, how about you?
This one.
The younger one.
Come over here. Are you ready to watch now? I take the dime, I put a hole in the dime, right? Put that in there.
Try doing it.
Get that just right so it doesn't sit there. Now I'm going to pound this down to 3 strikes. Does that look like a cowboy hat? Okay. See, cowboy hats, they put the brim on them up right there, right? Okay. See how it's starting to curl? See how it curls up there like that?
Yeah.
Now we put a little jump ring on it. Huh? Yeah. There you are. Does that look like cowboy hat to you?
Yeah.
Give me a 5.
What do you say?
Thank you.